Alright guys, welcome back on Explomo. Today I'm standing in an incredible place. Right now I'm standing in the basement of this abandoned bowling club. And this bowling club actually used to be a hostel as well. It's crazy. The German sport, kegeln, was actually practiced there. And what happened? This place got abandoned in 2008. So it has been abandoned for almost more than 10 years. And the owner, he had many debts with the German government and he was forced to close this club. He had many fraudulent practices and eventually this place just got abandoned and forgotten, and I will document this place together with you today, so enjoy watching this video. Alright, so right now we're in the basement, this beautiful bowling club. And this was actually the bowling lane where they performed all the sports. And as you can see, this place has been abandoned for almost over 10 years. And there is mold, everywhere is mold. This is crazy. This were actually the balls they used. It's dirty. I don't have to touch it, but this was actually the ball they used. And as you can see over here, they would throw the ball and eventually they would just hit, luckily for them, as much of these pins possible for a good score. As you can see, that's also the scoreboard. Like all the pins you hit, then would just that ball would lighten up if you hit that pin. That's crazy, and there's just one pin left. Look at this. Wow. If I make myself my way to here, you can see that the floor is also completely collapsing, but this is actually another bowling lane. And there, all the pins are just left. It's funny, like, you still see these ropes where they attach these pins with. They were actually used, if you threw them, to make them stand up again. I wonder if I can take a look backstage. Let's see. Oh, there are many spider webs. Why is Raymond not with me today? Wow, take a look at the machinery. So these were all these ropes I was talking about. But I already feel dozens of spider webs around me. Okay, I do this for you, right? Wow, take a look. I always wondered how a bowling, like the bowling machinery process behind the scenes look like, and this is pretty old fashioned. It's more like kegeln. I don't know the English word for it. It's not really bowling, but man, only looking at this lane, this is some decay. I've never seen such an old bowling lane before. It's quite unique actually. So right now I'm walking to the dresser part, where the people had just their lockers and safes, and they could just store all their clothes, their sports clothes. Take a look. Wow. Look at all these sideboards. And this is so cool actually. They're really moldy, but the keys are still attached to it, and I can't even close this one, I think. Yes, I can close it. Man, you see? It's closed right now, and now it's open again. Man, that's ridiculous. Also, take a look at this key. Wow. It hasn't been touched for a long while. Actually, some parts of this place, they are incredibly well preserved for being abandoned for such a long time. And places in Germany, they get trashed very quickly. And you're gonna see it on the upper floor. There's graffiti at some places, but still, the restaurant part, it's amazing. And this part also, it has been decaying for a long time, has not been touched by many people, and it's absolutely incredible. So I'm wondering if I can open this one. Maybe there are even some clothes left, you never know. I can't. There's even more keys here. Oh, there's even a book. It goes about the bowling spot. Oh, you could actually write your score inside of this book. Oh, take a look at this. Man, these are some old bowling shoes. Look at their sole. I think in this bag there's even more shoes. Take a look. Wow, there's even more shoes left in this bag. That's insane. Take a look. Because of the moisture of this basement, there's molten. Oh, this actually shocked me. Wow. That's kind of creepy though, like, why would they left it? Why would they leave it in this safe, in this locker like this? There's even a bell, some Christmas decoration maybe. Now I'm really curious what's in the next of the lockers. I was not thinking about checking them out, but it's cool, like, you still see the number 1111. It matches. I think this one's pretty mysterious. There's nothing in it. This also looks pretty cozy. Over here they explained how the game actually worked. And you see kegeln. Wow, this was the electronic panel. These were all buttons. And you needed the key to turn it on. And then you could just play the game. Man, I feel spiderwebs all around me right now. This place is so untouched that not many people have walked there. And it was my first turn. I'm actually together today with Leslie and Jordy from the Bros of Decay and a German friend of them. They are above right now. It was my first turn to document the basement area, but it's also completely full of cobwebs everywhere. That kinda sucks, but I think it's worth it. Some flags. Actually, this was the menu card. These were all the dishes the people could eat. Onions with salad, spare ribs, baguettes with barbecue sauce, chicken poulet, literally everything. A toy from the devil. And here we can take a closer look on a pin. It's laying on the table here. That's interesting. It's kind of heavy too, actually. Telephone, still in perfect condition, pretty old-fashioned. Oh, and there's a spider as well. That's a pretty small one, I think you can't see it, but it eventually escaped when I lift the telephone up. This painting looks very dark, very creepy. Oh, what happened here? You see? These were actually people from the bowling club. At first look I thought it was like an impressionism art or something, but it's just completely faded because of all the moisture. I think this used to be a bowling team, these people together. You still see the man here, actually. And over here, there's even more lockers. And also a table. It's so cozy. All the people would sit there back in the days when they had to wait for their turn to throw the ball into the lane. Oh, there's even another menu card. Wow, take a look at all the prices. For a regular beer you paid in 2008 €1.40. That's actually so cheap. Nowadays you pay around, in the city where I live, in the Netherlands, it's 1 hour away from this city, but I think in German the same prices still apply, and you pay around €2.50 for a pint. And right here it's €1.40 back in the days. Man, I actually wish in 2008 I had the legal age of drinking alcohol, because it would be so cheap. And this is actually strange, like a soft drink, like a cola, it's €1.80. It's even more expensive than just an original Pilsner, just a regular beer. Man, that's so cool that all these things have left behind. It is even a card playing game. It's still in the cover. Over here is another huge round table. Wow, take a look. 1988. Wow, look at all these people. They were a bowling team actually, and their name was die Kugelputzer. Wow. Apparently I think most of these people now, they are in a retirement home, or they're just really old in the later days of their life. This is history. 1988. Wow. Advertisements of a cherry beer. Looks quite tasty. It's very hot actually outside right now. Here's even more lockers. Take a look. Shoes, which are just left. Oh, take a look in this one. These were all the keys. So eventually, if I just find the right number, I can even open more of these lockers. And this one, they placed a bowling ball. I don't know why. Wow. This is crazy. Just the trophies they all left. And even the name of the person who won them are on it. I think this trophy belongs at the person who actually won the trophy. It's dated from 1977. Can you see it? I don't know for sure because the reflection of my light. There you see, 1977. Over here is even more. But I'm completely covered with cobwebs right now. I can't say it enough. Oh, damn. There's even more trophies. Also my camera light is completely covered now. This place has been sitting here for a long time. Spiders are literally everywhere. You see this log over here? These lockers, they haven't been opened for a long... Oh, take a look. Nike shoes, Puma shoes, Adidas. Everything. How can this just be left there? Take a look. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. This was actually kind of a surprise. When I opened this wardrobe, I did not expect this. Wow. I'm still in the basement, and there's actually so much to see that you don't know where to look. Painting on the wall. Is this New York? I don't know for sure, but to all the American fans, please tell me which country this is. It's beautiful how they made this painting. Oh, there's all the electricity. This is actually a German aperitif. It's apple liquor and it's really tasty. I like it. this is cool. Take a look at these wooden things. You know what they use them for? They were for the children. It's Leslie over there. So guys, this is actually really cool. Like children who used to play bowling or kegeln, how we call it here in Germany, they had not enough force to throw a bowling ball like that. So they actually used these things to facilitate them with throwing the bowling balls. They just placed them on top of this, and then eventually the bowling ball would roll and eventually drop some pins. Oh, milk cups for the coffee cream. How can this just be left? These are all empty. I can barely open this one, but as you can see, just some regular things they used. Some napkins. A fake plant. This one is empty. Over here was the toilet area. Oh, there are super many spider webs. So yeah, I think that's enough for the toilet area. Probably man, woman. This was man, as you can see at the door. Alright, so it's time to go upstairs right now, guys. Oh, take a look. There's a dead little bird. Oh my gosh. Alright, so after exploring the basement area, right now I'm standing in the restaurant area of this place. And actually Leslie found out that this place was owned by Peter. This man, probably died of old age. And he also had many debts by the German government, as I already told you before. And what's really interesting is in this place, the German card playing championships were performed. And there's actually a side room attached to the restaurant. And what we're going to see there is absolutely insane, guys. Because over there, there's many trophies left. Silver trophies, golden trophies, literally all these trophies, they are left there. So let's not wait any longer and let's go. Wow, this place looks so pristine. It has been sitting here in this condition for a long time. And I actually really like this side part of the bar. The people could just sit there, have a beer, and yeah, just relax on this little couch. Oh, these look like some soccer teams. Wow. Also take a look how they made this. 1936, 1977, Simon Jacob. Even there's wine left and it's unopened. This is a sweet white wine. It's from a region in Germany. Apparently this glass was broken. It's one of the little vandalized things you can see in this place. But it's very minor. It was the bar part, the sink. They used this to wash all the glasses. Beer draft. All these little keys. And there's even more about the price list and about all the menus I showed you before in the basement. There's so much left in this place. You literally don't know where you have to look. I think this was the start of this place, and they had all their different number Even a salt or this pepper dispenser. Take a look. If I turn on this, there's still coming pepper outside of the dispenser. In my opinion, that's absolutely crazy. The place is just left like that. This is nice. So this was the kitchen, and after they made all the food in the kitchen, they placed it on here. Probably there used to be a kitchen bell somewhere apparently, and then just the staff came to here, the waiters, they grabbed the dish, then eventually walked like this. And then, for example, someone was sitting on table 2. Still the table number on the table. And then he would just say, enjoy your meal, here you go. You still like something to drink? I always imagine if I am in an abandoned place, like how the life used to be back in the days when it was still active, still running. And when you're going to think about that, it's actually pretty crazy that these places are just left and forgotten. Easily, they could just fix this place up and do something with it. That's very sad. So this was a picture of Peter, the owner back in the days. He's having a beer on the bar. And this is actually the same bar where we are today. I think he is sitting somewhere right over there on this picture. Wondered what happened with this man. I hope he's okay, if he's still alive. Wow. Kitchen looks really messy and it also smells. I think there's still some food left. But also, as you can see, all the pans are just left. This is actually where the smell is coming from. It's pretty disgusting. I don't know if I want to go in this basement. I think these were the cooling cells. Let's just take a quick look. Whoa, there's clothes left. That's kind of strange. Did not expect that. Thought that would be more like a cooling part. Ooh, strange. Storage part. Some laundry. Actually, some laundry. Literally, the whole rack full of laundry was never finished. There's even more bowling balls, you see. Take a look at these glasses. What would they use these glasses actually for? Look like pilot glasses. And this was used for all the beer drafts. You see over here, you could insert this on a draft, then lock it like that, push it down, and then you had the beer running at number 4. And these are all these things that you have on the draft. So if you want to use a new draft, you have to open this, and then eventually throw it away. Whoa. There's even some fruit juice. A Maureno cherry. Oh, and this actually is dated from 2010. So correct me if I was wrong. I was telling you that the place eventually got abandoned around 2008, but maybe 2009, around that time. Expiry date 2010, so I think it makes sense. I also used to store all these wine bottles here. walking into right now. This is another part. Oh, actually says choking danger. Yep, and this is very molly actually. This was the cooling part of this giant complex. And over here I'm back again at the stairs. This was a toilet for the staff, I guess. All the staff used to go to the toilet there. This place is pretty big. Oh, I think this was even a tip jar. The people could just tip some money in this. And this was actually used to make ice creams and desserts. Even some spices which are left. So let's take a closer look behind the bar. Over here is a calendar. Yeah, it's definitely abandoned since 2010. This calendar is also dated from 2010. This one too. This was the beer draft. Oh wow, take a look at all the trophies. That's beautiful. Telephone over there. Even some glitter spray. This is funny. You know what it's saying here? I am the boss over here. Probably used by the manager a lot. Beer drafts. They're not working anymore because I was already in the basement and you saw there were no drafts left. This was actually used to heating up the soups or for example some coffee. Another beer draft. They actually had a lot. These are 5. Over there are also used to be 5. So they had 10 beers on the tap. That's quite a lot. There's another picture of Peter, the past owner of this place, of this property. Wow. The cash register, calculator. I think this place was really cozy back in its days. I definitely would want to come here if this place was still running. Just drink a beer, just enjoy the environment here. I think that would be very cozy. Maybe these were the children of Peter or his grandchildren in a football team. Oh, this picture is made here. Also an old CD they used to listen to. Maybe this German Schlagermusik. It's yeah, kind of party music, traditional German. They used this to cool all the bottles. Small refrigerators here. You can still see where they put all the bottles. All these circles. So it just remains the bottles. There is a lot of refrigerators, but in none of them there is something left. This one's also empty. Alright, it's now time to show you the side part of the building. And this place is huge. So apparently there's a stage. Maybe they performed the card playing championships there. Electricity is also still working. And take a look. This massive hall. Shopping cart. And we are going to find so much trophies. I already see a lot of them. It's quite insane, guys. Take a look. Another trophy. This is actually an award for the best Volkswagen driver. And it's actually not only in Germany, but also it was in Liège. You see, these are the little vandalizments which have happened. The graffiti I was talking about. Look like some dog snacks. Man, this hall is massive. There's stuff all over the place. There's even a light, you know. And then this plate turns. You have red light, blue lights, yellow. It's pretty crazy how this place can be so trashed, but the rest is left in pristine condition. There is also a television. Has been oversprayed with graffiti. Christmas tree. And another one. So maybe the place got abandoned around Christmas time. Can be possible. I actually like all these fake trees. Take a look over here. That's an old orphan. Still looks pretty good. And this was the stage. Oh, look at the disco ball. Nah, it has been fallen down. It's a pretty cheap disco ball actually, or all the disco balls like this. Because from the inside it's just filled with foam. From the outside you have all the mirror glasses. Are all the disco balls like this? I always thought they would be pretty heavy, but apparently there's just foam in it. I want to get on stage. Huh? This is from a camera. Sort of tripod. Why is this left? The speaker. Man, they have trash displays all around. The light spots. And then you would have this view in a hall full of card playing men, probably drinking a lot of beer, getting drunk until the late hours of the day. Alright, that was it for this week's episode. I hope you like this place. I absolutely love this place. It's completely different from the places we normally do actually. Normally we do like houses, manors, castles maybe. But a bowling club attached to this kind of restaurant, hostel, and eventually also card playing game championships were performed there. I think that's quite fascinating, and I hoped you thought it was that interesting too. After all, please leave the thumbs up, subscribe below if you haven't done it yet, and we see you on our next adventure. Peace out.